Mm-mm. Boy. These streets of battle rap getting messy. These streets of battle rap getting messy. This is what I want to see, man. Let's get it. Let's get to it, ARP. You felt like he was sending you a couple subliminal shots, my boy? You feel like him telling you not 30, not 40, not 45, not 50? You felt like that was a direct shot at you, ARP? Did you feel like you had to defend Chrome 23, ARP? Because they do pay-per-views and they do YouTube drops as well. I did not know that my timing yesterday couldn't have been more perfect. I did not know that we would wake up today. ARP sending direct shots at the URL. KD is now a Phoenix Suns. What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? It's getting interesting, man. Getting very, very interesting, man. Thumbs up the video, man. Shout out. ARP saying a lot of things that a lot of people been saying. What not just on here yesterday saying that the app limits the amount of exposure that this new talent is getting. It limits the amount of exposure even the solidified talent gets. You're seeing incidents where material's been taken from URL battlers and being rebranded as someone else's material, and they can't even fight it. The URL can't even fight it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, so you remember the Danny Myers Easy to Block captain battle, right? He had the Confederate line. He said he put a Confederate flag outside his trap house. It ain't been raided since. That line came up on Twitter, going viral. Hundreds of like just retweets, like thousands of comments, shares, reactions, tens of thousands. Easy to Block captain sees this, and he's trying to defend it. He has to pull up the app. You can't put the app on YouTube. There's no evidence of the battle on YouTube. Therefore, Easy to Block captains on Twitter trying to fight this. He's trying to fight the fact that this is his content, his words, but he can't. He got one arm tied behind his back because Twitter ain't that big. When you're talking about going viral outside of Twitter, it's going viral in Twitter, and like that line going crazy. I say all that to say this. ARP sent a direct shot to the URL. And it's quite simply 3 words. F the app. F it. He's saying battle rap isn't dying, but it's being strangled. It's being, you know what I'm saying? It's getting very claustrophobic. It's losing the energy. It's running out of breath. Why? Because some of the biggest battles in the world, some of y'all are never going to see. 90% of people that watch YouTube for battle rap do not have the goddamn app. And I love when ARP drops blogs like this because ARP is very methodical in his approach. He's very clear and intentional with his words. And he's just saying what a lot of us been thinking. He's just saying what a lot of us been knowing, been acknowledging. Where's the content of the app? If you want to send battles to the app, okay, cool. But you're not sending them at a consistent rate. And you say don't, you know what I'm saying? You look down on people who don't or you look down on people who have pay-per-views, who do pay-per-views, other leagues. This is the URL and Smack I'm talking about. But in the same vein, that's how you got your start. That's how you got your start, was YouTube drops and pay-per-views. And then you kind of like, not even kind of, you taking shots at every other league that does that. You looking at Chrome 23, they got this massive card that's coming out. That's pay-per-view. You looking at what Divide and Conquer pay-per-view. And I ain't gonna lie to you. ARP was right in his blog. It ain't a lot of people that's complaining about paying that 50 for Divide and Conquer. It's not a lot of people complaining about paying that 50 for Divide and Conquer. When you think about the content that you have, you think that you have the ability, you own that. You can watch that. Once you pay that $50, you get not only the live stream, you get the VOD. That means I can go watch Hollow and Ill Will right now. I can go watch Big K and A Ward right now. By the way, recaps is coming soon, man. We're gonna, you know what I'm saying? I did the first recap over the event, but we're gonna get some bar recaps going, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gotta hold it down when it comes to these bar recaps. But even with that, I seen Vada say that he doesn't do the recaps anymore, the app only recaps anymore, because no one sees the battles. But I guess, you know what I'm saying, that's your opinion. For me, I do the recaps because no one's seen the battle. But these people are still battling, and people still want to know what the hell is going on in battle rap. But the app, though, that's a direct shot. ARP don't do subliminals. ARP do not do subliminals. ARP is a very direct and very... He got to be a chess player. You think ARP play chess? I think he plays chess. I think he's a chess player. And I think at this point in time, he's tired of the political games. He's tired of the bullshit that happens behind, you know what I'm saying, closed curtains, behind closed doors. And him, you know what I'm saying F the app. Him putting the challenge out there to Murda Mook of what? The gloves is off. The gloves is completely off because now the URL, if he's going to do business like this, if this is going to be ARP's new business model, he's going to tell you, hey, I'm trying to get Murda Mook. I'm on the phone with Murda Mook right now for Hitman Holla, Ill Will, Hollow the Don, Big K. I'm telling you that. I'm putting my business out there publicly. It puts a lot of pressure on these battlers to make a decision. It puts a lot of pressure on these battlers to make a decision. And they got to make a decision because it's a call out. It is. Murda Mook, what you gonna do? Yeah, we seen you get busy in New York. We seen you get busy on Geeksy Gotti on Homecoming. However, you was home. Don't forget, the first part of the card was Homecoming. You was already home. You was able to wake up that morning in your house, eat your food, drive your vehicle. Can you do that in Atlanta? Can you do that in Houston? Everybody hype over that performance, but I gotta see it more than once. I gotta see it outside. You know what I'm saying? If Easy the Block Captain and Hitman Holla battle in St. Louis, and Hitman Holla did the same thing that Murda Mook did to Geechee, y'all would say the home field advantage. That would be the first thing that y'all would say. So why are we not saying that for Murda Mook when it comes to that Geechee Gotti battle? Regardless if Geechee took the battle at home, I mean, if you sign a contract, you take what comes with it. But at the end of the day, home field advantage, can your performance translate over outside of New York? That's the question. And he got the bag for you. Know, ARP so gangster with his offer. He like, I give you the deposit right now. I'll give you the deposit right now for Ill Will, Big K, Hitman Holla. Because I already know you got a relationship with Hollow. So if we can't get that battle, I mean, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's just going to be one of the gems that the culture wasn't able to see get done. But Ill Will, Hitman Holla, Big K, he put the challenge out there. He put the challenge out there. He said, we can wait on, we ain't got to talk about it right now because the focus really needs to be on Chrome 23. He's saying that the focus really needs to be on Remy Ma, Easy the Block Captain, Hitman Holla, because it is a mega fight. But I think the ARP at this point in time, like he's sick of it, man. And then, you know, shout out OTFMZ. I see, you know what I'm saying? He took some direct shots. I ain't gonna lie. He took some direct shots at a couple battlers that are newly signed to the URL. And he said like y'all did it out of a panic. And that might be the case. Because when you think about it, like, if you were matter of fact, Mac Myron is going to the URL Y. You got momentum with Bags and Bodies. You're already considered one of the biggest names outside of the URL. So does being on that platform mean that much to you? Because you know what come with it. You know what come with it. Say it with me. No YouTube drops. No YouTube drops. When you sign on that dotted line, that means your platform is as big as YouTube is. So let's just say 100 million. 100 million. Even though we know it's way more than that. Your platform, 100 million people on YouTube. But on this app, let's just say 100,000. 100,000 got the app. Let's even give them 500,000 got the app. But that's the only 500,000 that your talent will be showcased to. That's the only 500,000 that will ever have the opportunity to see what you do, see you get busy on the URL stage. Because they're not even dropping caffeine. Like, even, you know what I'm saying? Now, Smack just said that the super fight is supposed to be going down soon. Kings is Queen is next month. So it's good that the URL is finally going to be having some live battles on caffeine, because everything been app. It has, bro. And you're not dropping content with the consistency enough that would warrant new people to buy the app. To be quite frank, you just dropped Rock versus Snake Eyes. How long ago was that? That battle happened in December. My boy, it's February. Why are you waiting 2 months? You got the footage. You ain't got to clear with nobody. You ain't got to ask permission, so you say. Why are you waiting so long to drop these battles? Them light work. So the thing about the light work battles you can actually go back and watch on caffeine. So I don't know if that's the situation, but that's a great point. Or the light work battles don't be dropping on the app like that. Because I think Hustle and She just dropped not too long ago. But even with that, I'm not going back to watch that battle. Battle rap happens too fast. The people, that's not a recap that the people want to see. If I were to do a bar recap right now, it's definitely gonna be Rock and Snake Eyes. It's probably gonna be. I'm clipped up for Yoshi versus Farrah. I'm clipped up for that one. But it ain't too many battles that's dropping on the app with the consistency that will warrant me doing these recaps. No, I agree. I don't know if it ruined light work for everybody, but this comment, Sheed and Miss Hustle ruined light work for everyone. I ain't gonna say it ruined it for everyone, but again, it pulled back the curtain. It's like when we found out wrestling was fake. Like, this is what y'all niggas is doing. Y'all niggas around in the culture is allowing this. What happened to all these OGs that need original material, that creating their own? Like, where was y'all at when this was going on? Lux, you said yourself, Sue Surf came to you about writing together for y'all battle. Why you ain't expose him then? Why you wait till he was locked up to do that? And here's the thing. You shouldn't be condemning. And you know what's crazy? This kind of like, shout out Cola, shout out Black Compass Media. This is kind of the same thing that happened with the media a couple weeks ago when these media wars was going on that apparently we was involved in. The premise of the conversation was, you do your thing on Instagram, you do your thing on YouTube, and I got my thing on Twitter. It's 2 different platforms, 2 different business models. So respect mine and keep it pushing. You ain't got to comment on it. If you don't like it, that's fine. You ain't got to say nothing on it. But the moment you say something, I'm at you. The moment you mention don't buy pay-per-views, the moment Smack says that, how is ARP not to respond? If he said that and he didn't respond, what would be the reaction then? Because y'all always say that the URL, you know what I'm saying? That, you know what I'm saying? They big brother. They run battle rap. Okay, cool. But when the loudest voice in the room says something that directly or indirectly affects your bottom line, can ultimately affect your business, you got to fight back. Same thing with Cola and Black Compass. It is. It's the same premise. If y'all voices are so big in this culture, if y'all have such a stronghold on the community, when you say something negatively about, directly or indirectly, about something that I'm doing, I'm at you. This is what ARP did. He's at URL. He is at these niggas. Full tilt boogie. It is up. When have you seen ARP take direct shots? When have you seen ARP? When have you seen ARP talk about his business to the public and let you know what's going on behind closed doors? What the talks are in the battle rap streets? I see somebody said battle rap fans are so finicky. I mess with ARP, but I'm gone forever. Buy that Black-owned app. I got that app, but that app don't. Let me go to that app. Let me go to that app. Let's talk about it. Make sure y'all thumbing up the video too, man. Make sure y'all thumbing up the video. I appreciate you. Hey, tell your homies to tell your homies about the show, man. So I'm looking at the app right now. Of course, Rock and Snake Eyes just dropped. That was yesterday. That was yesterday. But before that, 5 days ago, Gunpowder Pat is on the Attitude Era podcast. Respectfully, when the last time Gunpowder Pat battled? When the last time he battled? I ain't seen Gunpowder Pat since what? Ultimate Madness tournament? Like, it's been it's been a couple years since I seen him on this. So you got Redemption. That's 5 days ago they did this Gunpowder Pat interview. Whatever. Then you got Redemption 2 announcement, final announcement 6 days ago. Redemption announcement 8 days ago. It was the last full card that you dropped. It ain't even the full card. 2 weeks ago. The ladies from Smack Volume 10. You got the J Love, Tony Blanco, Lady Caution, See the Boss, First Lady Flames, My Verse, Shuni, Miss Miami, Farrah and Yoshi. After that, it's back to the A&E podcast. Then it's the Sheed battle. Sheed and Hustle. Then it's back to a Redemption announcement. Then it's back to A&E podcast. Then it's announcements for Outside trailer. Bro, you're not dropping battles with consistency. You're not dropping battles with consistency. You drop battles in spurts. And that's why it's so hard to be committed to the app, because it's like, it'd be different if I knew on a weekly basis I was getting 3 new battles. Hold on, 3 new battles that I want to see. Because you was giving us them bullshit ass battles. Wasn't nobody looking at them battles. We didn't even know who they was. Why is the A&E podcast on the app? I mean, DNA he knows how to network. So it's on YouTube, it's on the app. I don't know why it's there, but it is. It's there. URL just canceled light work event. Yeah, they going back to we're going back to the super fights. We're going back to the super fights. Cool, I guess. Are these super fights gonna have crowds? Are they gonna have a stage? Like, what's to it with the super fights? Will the super fights drop? Like, how are you growing these new battlers? Your brightest star is Easy to Block Captain. That's your hottest new young talent last 5 years, right? Cool. How come nobody's seen his battles? He 12-0, and who knows it? 13-0, who knows it? What can we do as a culture to change the dynamic? No, it's nothing that we can do. But what we can do is call out the BS. We can be honest. As consumers, we can be honest. Because here's the thing, man. You do, as a company, as an entity, you should always be doing evaluations and assessments on your business model, business practices. Always trying to improve, always be better. Um, how are you growing these new up and coming talent? Easy the block captain. Easy the block captain got an amazing opportunity with Fresh Prince that propelled his career. But outside of that, how would you know about it? How would you know about it? Can you name a star made from the app? That's what I'm saying. There's no exposure for the young talent. Like, you're not even dropping Crucible battles. I seen somebody say you should at least drop the Crucible battles, but that's what I'm saying. You got to be able to cultivate the new and up and coming talent. You talking about you and investing in this newer talent now, but the newer talent is limited to the app. If us as bloggers got together and worked together instead of against each other, we could build the culture instead of divide it. I agree with that. I definitely do. I tried to collaborate when I first popped out. When I first popped out in the battle rap, I definitely tried to collaborate with other battle rap media and entities. It ain't that easy. Everybody out for show for the most part. So if you find you a good little nucleus of media supporters, y'all start a little coalition. Y'all want to build together. That would be my best advice. But the big dogs is the big dogs, and everybody else is, you know what I'm saying, everybody else. That's how it is, unfortunately. You said Ease is the last app star. But see, Easy didn't start on the app though. You gotta tell me give me one young artist, new artist that started on the app that is now a superstar. You gotta give me somebody. I don't think you can. I don't like because Easy started on YouTube. Easy got battles on YouTube. They're just older. But the last battle he do have on YouTube, even though he got crazy, the battle itself is not good because he bodied somebody. But the last battle he has is that Big T. So if we go Easy Big T, now mind you, Easy Big T got 224,000 views in a month. In a month. What do you think Chess and Easy would do? 2 years removed from that battle, what do you think Chess and Easy would do if it dropped on YouTube? I'm gonna say millions. Slade didn't start on the app either, though. He got battles off the app. That's what, like, there's no. I think you can say like Ease and Solar Flare and Foots are gonna be the only. Do y'all know who I'm talking about when I say that? Do y'all know who Solar Flare, Ease, and Foots are? Let me ask y'all that. And this is all due respect to them battlers. But again, we're just trying to create, you know what I'm saying, conversation around this. Do y'all know who that is? I'm not seeing nobody say yes in the chat. Man, thumbs up the video. You gotta be a hardcore battle, and that's what I'm saying. You have to be a hardcore battle rap fan to buy the app. You gotta be a hardcore battle rap fan to even pay attention to the app. Because that's another thing. They be doing drops. You know how many notifications I get on my phone a day? The only reason I knew Rock and Snake Eyes even dropped on the app yesterday is because I seen somebody say it on Twitter. Shout out Eunice. I seen Eunice say it on Twitter. I'm like, this is what I'm saying. Shout out Rain. Shout out Rain Fire Moon. That's my girl. Hopefully you in Atlanta next weekend. Hopefully you, or in New York the weekend after, wherever. Make sure you in the building. But this is what I'm saying. Foots, Solar Flare, like Ease. These is their new gunners. But how are you going to grow them if they're limited to that 500,000 that has the app? And I don't even know if 500,000, I'm just throwing a number out there. So let's just say 500,000 people have that app. Cool. But when you have pay-per-views like RBE, when you have pay-per-views like Chrome 23, when you have pay-per-views like a OSBL, you're able to Battle Rap Academy, you're able to one, expose them to a wider range audience, because what happens with the pay-per-views is going to drop on YouTube. Why do I get the pay-per-views? Because one, I can watch the battle as many times as I want to because it's going to the VOD, long as it's with Rap Grid. Oh, okay, Rain, I see you in New York then. Bet it. So you saying Slime Knows Best says Foots has a bunch of battles on YouTube though, so he doesn't count. So how would they like? That's what I'm saying. So then, okay, so then they have a small following, but then they disappear because they go to the URL. So who has the record for the app? Anybody knows? I'm just saying. ARP taking direct shots at the URL. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. They throw sticks, you throw stones. That's how I fight. They throw sticks, you throw stones. ARP, he do his business, he do good business, and he maximizes the potential he got. I'm just saying, we already know he don't have Sue Surf, he don't have Tay Rock, he doesn't have all these battlers that we know about. So what he's had to do is cultivate his own. You see what I keep saying this. People say what they want to. Caution, brick by brick. Caution created a following that is crazy in a year. Why? Because she had exposure on RBE with Blood, Sweat, and Tears, straight to it. She was on the Divide and Conquer, and then she did Chrome 23. All dropped on YouTube. I'm just saying, man. Like the battle between the URL and the RBE is gonna be forever. I don't ever see it stopping. I don't ever see there being a conclusion because it's too much competition. But it is something to be said. Like, why do we have to sign these exclusivity contracts? Why do battle rappers have to sign these exclusivity contracts? Why do they need to be exclusive just to you? You can only put so many battles on a card. You can only put so many battles on the card. If you think about it, the URL probably has what? We'll say 50. We'll say 50 battlers on their roster, right? They have 50 battlers on their roster. Cards usually carry what? 12 battlers a time? Unless you're doing a double impact. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I see y'all. Appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all thumbing up the video. But this is what I'm asking. You only got, if you got a roster of 50, you only can put 12 people on a card. 6 battles. What everybody else doing? And we already know this is not a rotation. You're not rotating battlers in. Rock is a staple. Rock can battle anytime he wants. So it looks like he's battling every other card because that's what he want to do. I ain't got no problem with that. I ain't like, but okay, so that's only 11 spots. And then who else been getting a big push? Danny Myers is another person that gets a big push. Shotgun Suge consistently on cards. So that limits you down to 9. So you still got this roster of 50, but now you got 9 slots left. See what I'm doing here? So then you add a Mac Myron, then you add a Chef Trez. Now we've seen Chef Trez already battle a couple times. But will he be in consistent rotation? Mac Myron popped out for Fonz. We ain't even seen the Mac. Still waiting to watch the Mac Myron and Fonz battle. I am. Like, I don't know when it's gonna drop. I don't know when it's gonna drop. I have no idea. Shout out to everybody. Again, people trying to say Stumbles. Stumbles was not an app battler. We don't have any superstars that have started on the app. I want to see somebody that started on the Crucible. I understand you got to get your foot out the door, so you're going to have like 5 or 10 YouTube drops. I get that. But from the Crucible, are people going from the Crucible to Summer Madness? I'm asking. Are people going from the Crucible to Summer Madness? Are they going from the Crucible to Known? Are they going to Crucible to Light Work? Are they going to Crucible to Super Fights? Are they going to Crucible to volumes that take a month to drop? Solar Flare. So Flare Soul, he might be one. The trajectory high. Bro, MVP been battling a long time, my boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. You've been battling a long time, my boy. But that's what I'm saying, though. We got to keep it a beam when we talking about this. And it's no disrespect because I got that app. I pay my $7.99. If I pay $7.99, God damn it, I'm talking about it. Even if I ain't pay $79, God damn it, I'm talking about it. But I do. And I just bought the Divide and Conquer. I listened to it in Discord with my homies, and I bought it on pay-per-view. I did, bro. So I do both. One is no better than the I don't want to say one is no better than the other, but when it comes to business models, but what I see from the URL is, again, how are you rotate? It's not like you're rotating these new battlers in. Now, you said 2023 is all about the new battlers. So then what you going to do with, if 2023 is about the new battlers, what you doing with Geechee Gotti this year? What you doing with Easy the Block Captain this year? Because Easy the Block Captain got a couple battles. He need, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm just asking. What we saying before? Not really a valid argument before battle rap went commercial. No Crucible rapper went straight to a name or Summer Madness. Went commercial. No Crucible battle went. The Crucible really only came about when it went to the app. The Crucible ain't been around that long. So I'm paying $96. I don't even know how much I paid total of years. But Chris Whitfield said I'm paying $96 a year to watch battles that happened 2 years ago. Can I say this though? And it ain't even just the battles. What about original content? What about what biopics or biographies of different battles? What if you do a series about, you know what I'm saying, everybody in Jersey, and you do individual interviews? What if, you know what I'm saying, you do like a VH1 behind the scenes or behind the story type? You could bring some type of new content, some refreshing content. Like Vada said, what happened to the band battles? You remember the band battles that used to just drop? Why not bring back the rooftop battles? That was a great series. Them rooftop battles was epic. Please bring back the rooftop, because then we can get B-Dot back, respectfully. Then we can get B-Dot back. Rooftop battles were definitely pressure. No, them rooftop battles hit different. I ain't gonna lie to you. But at the end of the day, I think it's very difficult. At the end of the day, it's very difficult to grow your channel, grow your profile, grow whatever you're trying to do if you're already limited to the amount of eyes that can see it. I think we can all agree to that, right? It's very difficult to grow your channel or grow anything you're trying to progress in life if you're limited to a certain demographic. You're limiting your new and up and coming talent to the people that's only on the app. So when I say these names, I get crickets. No matter how fire they are, You only know they fired if you watch somebody recap, or if, you know what I'm saying, they do a 1-rounder somewhere. I should start doing stream yards. I do stream yards. I'm on stream yard right now. Every battle should have a full bio on YouTube. I mean, again, why? Even if y'all don't want to do that, what if y'all drop bios like you said? Like he said, what if you drop bios on YouTube of the new up and coming talent that you're trying to push? So what if there was on YouTube, on URL's YouTube page, there was highlights of Foots, highlights of Souffleur Soul, highlights of Ease? Why not start there? What are they doing to promote themselves? They do interviews. They on Twitter. But at that point in time, when you sign that exclusivity contract, it's kind of the URL's job to push your brand. That's what you were agreeing to sign up for. You're signing, of course, you got to do your own work, but you're also putting your future into the URL's hands. So you are assuming when you sign that exclusivity deal that they are going to market you. They're going to promote you as best as possible. But how can you be promoted? How can you maximize your promotion if your promotion is limited to people that pay $7.99 a month? You said, why not do a 24/7 before the battle like they used to? It's you know what I'm saying? It's so many different options. It's so many different options. But ARP ain't with it, man. ARP said he ain't buying it. He says, you know what I'm saying? He said, how are you supporting black business if you hugging all your talent? You hugging all of your talent, not allowing your talent to cross over into different platforms. It ain't gotta be RBE, cross over into different platforms. It ain't gotta be Chrome 23, but just to cross over into different platforms, because there's other leagues that you already work with. This is a fact. There are other leagues that you already work with that you either buy battles from. Seen that on the app. Seen you buying a couple battles from Houston Barcode. Seen you buying a couple battles from a couple places. Why? Oh, I'm sorry. You said to have the URL brand behind your name. So you get the URL brand behind your name, and then what? And then what? I'm gonna be very interested to see how some of these. I'm gonna be very interested to see how some of these new signings, how much they get in rotation in 2023, and where they're rotated in at. Because Chef Trez had exposure outside of the URL. He was on the URL, left the URL, and came back to the URL. So I want to see how Chef Trez's career now moves forward, because he's someone that used to battle on any type of league everywhere. How many new battlers have battles that never drop because they are so bad? But even so we already know battles get vaulted. Cortez, what's up? What's up, Anonymous? We already know that battles get vaulted for a bevy of reasons, a multitude of reasons. Okay, cool. But some of them new battles that are bad, they need to be shown, because at least we can put their name in the algorithm, get somebody talking about them, good, bad, or indifferent. We see battles on the biggest stages that are ass. We see battles on the biggest stages that are terrible. It's up to the battlers for exposure as well, not just a platform. Use URLs reach for exposure. But I guess if URL is not utilizing maximizing their own reach for exposure, how can they teach someone else to maximize theirs? How can they teach their talent to maximize theirs? But again, these are just questions that I'm asking. Make sure that y'all thumbing up the video. Shout out my brother Deadass Talk, man. It's gonna be battle rap. Hey, the Tay Rock. So I got a couple recaps that's coming for y'all. The Tay Rock and Snake Eyes. I will be doing a bar recap on that, because y'all was in there lying. That's another thing. When the battles go straight to the app and you got the people in the building is the only people that see the battle, these niggas lying. These niggas lying. They be lying. They be lying. They be lying. I'm telling you right now, they be lying. but we gonna get into that. But I got that recap coming. I do got the Yoshi G and Farrah funeral because I thought that was a fire battle. Oh my God, Farrah's second round. If that ever dropped on YouTube, it would do a million. It would do it. Her second round against Yoshi would do a million for facts. But no, I got that. I definitely got that recap coming. Yeah, man. We in Atlanta next weekend. So if you pulling up to the redemption card, I will be in Atlanta next weekend. Make sure you tap in with me. You know what I'm saying? QR code. You know I'm gonna be out there busting it down with the QR codes, trying to gain these followers, man. Cause 3-letter man ain't lying. These niggas was in there capping when they said Tay Rock 3-0 Snake Eyes. That was cap. That was cap. Complete cap. But yeah, man. And then obviously we got Chrome 23, so I'm big stepping. Chrome 23 gonna be a movie. I got a good feeling about Chrome 23, man. But make sure y'all thumbs up the video on the way out, man. Shout out my brothers Dead Ass Talk. Shout out to the comment section. Y'all be lit, locked in with me in the morning, so I definitely appreciate it. Daylight versus Rock, still haven't seen it yet. That's crazy. The fact that Daylight and Rock has never been dropped on YouTube is kind of crazy because that's kind of like one of them. That's definitely a generational battle. But I do got a bar recap for that. But that was when I was first doing bar recaps. So them recaps, I might have to go back and redo that one, but we'll see. We'll see, man. But salute to y'all, man. Salute to the battle rap community. Salute to everybody out there. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and you know the motto. We ain't just getting started. We've been here.